Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Renee Michelle. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about the story here. So, you guys, I got the story coming out of Las Vegas. Is another one of those Sandra Massey stories. I don't know what's going on. While y'all out here fighting for abortions and all this dumbass shit, we need to be fighting for some damn black rights. Why we don't have no rights? I mean, they just steady coming into our house, police is I'm talking about, and killing us. Like, I can't even call the police. Like, what is going on? So you guys, I would want you to check out this story here. So let me get to it. Just a moment. Yeah. So the story here, before I get to the story, how about let's listen to what Gail had to say.
Alleged intruder. A family in Las Vegas is demanding answers after a father was shot and killed by police in his own home. Newly released police body cam video shows this 43-year-old Brandon Durham struggling with an alleged intruder last week before an officer opens fire. A warning here, a heads up. The video is disturbing to watch. Carter Evans has the story.
Police arrived at this Las Vegas residence responding to a potential home invasion. The caller, real estate agent Brandon Durham, who told the operator that he and his daughter were going to lock themselves in their room.
Hey, they said they made entry. We had to go in there.
The video shows Officer Alexander Bookman entering the house. Then he sees two people struggling with a knife. The officer fires his weapon, striking Durham. We're freezing the video before he goes down. Bookman then fires 5 more rounds at Durham on the ground. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
He was screaming for help in his home with a visible intruder in a red hoodie and a ski mask. And you shoot my brother?
And now his family's pushing for answers.
And he called the police for safety. And instead, he was brutally murdered. Someone needs to explain to me why my son is not here with us today.
The loss of life in any type of incident like this is always tragic, and it's something we take very seriously.
Bookman is now on paid leave while Las Vegas Metro PD investigates whether he acted appropriately or should face criminal charges.
Every time a police officer uses force, he has to be able to articulate why he used that force. And even if he did use that one round, how is it that he was, we continue shooting after the person was down in such a rapid succession? It's going to have a lot of explaining.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Carter Evans.
Now that's a shame. The article also says that a family is demanding answers after a Las Vegas father was shot and killed in his own home after calling the police to report a potential home invasion. Newly released police body cam video showed Brandon Durham, 43, struggling with the alleged intruder over a knife in the early mornings of November the 12th. The intruder, later identified as Alejandra, whatever his damn last name is, 31, was wearing a red hoodie while Durham was shirtless. The video also showed Durham's 15-year-old daughter was home at the time, but was not at the scene. Las Vegas police officer Alexandra Bookman entered the home and ordered the pair to drop the knife before firing his weapon. Durham was struck and fell to the floor. Bookman then fired 5 more rounds, the video showed. Now he was already down. They ain't tried to find out who is who. It was a fucking knife. It was a damn knife. OMG. It was a fucking knife. Then they had the nerve to shoot him some more. Like, come on. I can't even call the police. Y'all out here worried about dumb ass shit, crashing out over Trump when we got real stuff going on. We need to be fighting for rights for ourselves, Black Americans. Okay, everybody got rights. LGBTQ, Jews, Asians, but us, no. Y'all not tired? Y'all not tired of seeing this? They just did this a couple of months to Sandra Macy's, Breonna Taylor. They did it to all these black women and men. You don't never hear about them going into a white family house or somebody that is not even the same race as us and doing that to them. This is just too much, you know. So Durham was pronounced dead at the scene. Now his family is pushing for answers. He called the police for safety, and instead he was brutally murdered. That's what his daughter said. Someone needs to explain to me why my son is not here. And that's what his mom said. Bookman is on paid leave. Why? Why is he on paid leave? Like, come on. Oh my God. While the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department investigate whether his actions were appropriately or should he face criminal charges, Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson told Durham family the investigation could take 30 to 90 days. Mm, mm, mm. But it just took a matter of seconds for them to take his life, right? Yeah, that is not right. Every time a police officer uses force, he has to be able to articulate why he's using the force. And I hope so. That's what the professor of the John of the College of Criminal Justice said. I'm not gonna read all this because y'all heard most of it, but yeah, this like really sad. I also want to let y'all hear some of what the lawyer had said. I'm not gonna play all of it, but I want y'all to just hear what the lawyer said. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I want y'all to hear what the lawyer had to say.
Okay, once more, Lee Merritt, civil rights attorney, Leemerritt, on behalf of the family of Brandon Durham, in the estate thereof, accompanied by attorney Cannon Lambert. If you don't want to come forward, just spell your name. Sure.
Cannon Lambert, CannonLambert, Senior.
We're here with a number of members of the family of Brandon Durham. A moment ago, we met with District Attorney Stephen Wolfson about the shooting of Brandon on last Tuesday. Brandon called the police for help from his home during a home invasion. When officers arrived, Officer Alexander Bookman entered the property and he heard Brandon shouting, "Help, help." Brandon was found in his hallway to his bedroom in his underwear, asking for help while an assailant attempted to stab him using a large knife. Officer Alexander Wolfman directed force at the resident, at the victim, at the person who had called for help, the person who was currently calling for help. And we believe, and this is the conversation that we had with the district attorney's office today, that an arrest warrant should be issued immediately for the arrest of Officer Alexander Wolfman. I'm sorry, Bookman, Officer Alexander Bookman. Today earlier, the assailant, the suspect who had entered the home illegally, was supposed to be arraigned and refused to come down for arraignment. We appreciate that the court issued an order demanding that the suspect be brought to court by any means necessary in a week's time. We will be here with the Durham family at the subsequent meeting next week to ensure that the criminal process goes forward, both against the assailant who entered the property, the reason that police were called. But when officers enter someone's home, they have a legal obligation, a constitutional obligation to respect the rights of the resident. That's when a citizen's rights is at its highest. And in this case, we had an absolute tragedy occur. And so we're here to answer questions. We're here to put out our statement to the public. We thank everyone who's called the district attorney's office. You have gotten his attention. He is investigating the case. He is not prepared based on our conversation today, and we're happy to answer questions about it. But he was not prepared today to take the immediate and swift action that this office goes through before presenting a criminal indictment to a grand jury, an opportunity for a criminal indictment against the officer to a grand jury. We're able to speak with the prosecutors involved in both cases, both of the suspect and of the officer involved shooting, and we are looking forward to a criminal accountability on both sides. At this time, we'll take any questions you might have.
So I'm gonna stop sharing right there. I wanted y'all to hear that. It's just like, oh my gosh, this is just keep happening, and we cannot call the police. Like a regular Black American person cannot call the police at all. I just want y'all to hear this story. I know we got a whole lot of stuff that's going on out here in this world, but you guys, y'all got to be safe. We got to be safe. It's just too much. I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't try to figure out what was going on before they started shooting. They just came in a blazer. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody life destroyed on both ends. And I pray for the families. I wish them all the blessings and justice for Brandon. I really do. It's just so much. Like, what in the world? But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Also, drop your thoughts in the comment box and let me know what you think about this story here. When we know better, we got to do better. And that means we may not have to call the police. We may not shouldn't call the police. I don't know. He was calling the police. The man had a whole knife and he still lost his life. This shit crazy. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and that share button. Bye.